Hey everyone, I'm gonna be starting soon, as you can see. I'm about to make a little coffee, but I'll be ready to start soon. I'm gonna be playing Smash 64. Hey everyone. I know there's no one here yet but you and me, Bun. But I'm gonna try and get comfortable. Got everything set up and where it goes. Got the emulator open already this time and set with a lower volume. So that should be better than last time. That's good. I think. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. I'm ready to open this game and talk about it. um that's fine. Hmm. Hmm. Moment. Okay, I'm gonna let that play while I'm talking for 2 seconds. Um, yeah. I'm gonna be starting, or not starting, this is my second stream now, but I'm gonna be playing a game I have a even longer history with than the first game, that Game & Watch game. Still have more to say about that, but sorry, 1 second. The Game & Watch game is called that because I think the thing you played them on was also a watch. Which, go figure, I guess. And so it's a gallery of those games. Anyway. But what I'm playing today is Smash, which everyone's familiar with. But, I don't think everyone has played the original. Obviously, I mean, pretty old game. still one of not. It's I don't know if it's my favorite of all of them or what, but it's one of my favorite games ever. Um, this is sort of distracting me. Hold on. Um, yeah. So this is probably like I guess with the exception of hold on a moment. Okay. Um, yeah, I was about to say that with the exception of like an old computer game, like an old like those old Disney interactive um Windows 98 CDs. Hi Briar. Good evening. Um yeah, what was I getting at? Yeah, don't stay up too late. This is my the sort of cycle I'm in right now. But yeah, I'm fine. Um I don't know what your time zone is, of course. Um yeah, so whatever, this is sort of like an odd place to start with this conversation, but I guess um cool. Um that's great. So it's not too late for you. There's old what would you call it? Like VHS camera family video footage of me as a baby watching like my big brother play Mario 64 on the TV when I was like maybe a year old or however old. Um and I'm only saying that to get at that I guess the first game I would have ever played was that, like I said, like a Disney it was a Toy Story 2 game for I guess probably Windows 98 or whatever, like I mentioned. Anyway, but around that time, very shortly after, you put something else on because this is distracting me. Um, or whatever, I can keep talking without letting myself get distracted. Let's see. Okay. Um, Whatever, I'll try to be pretty quick about this because I'm so slow to get talking. Um, Around that same. Sorry, I just need that turned down a little so I can think. Around that same time, I only know this now from context because I would have been so young that I wasn't really, forming like I've got some memories of this trip. Anyway, when I was 3 and we still lived in Maryland, um, well, whatever. Not this isn't important or necessary information, I guess. But I'm in Virginia. That's where I've been for like most of my life. That's great. What was I saying? When we were still in Maryland, when I was really little, we took a trip to Michigan to visit my cousins on my dad's side. This music is so distracting. Um, anyway, I pretty much remember it being the year 2000 because I remember it being talked about, and I remember the year turning over, and that was like a pretty fuzzy memory because that would have only been around my 3rd birthday. But I remember bits and pieces of this trip. I remember the Dragon Ball posters on my cousin Eric's wall, and taking a bath with like play what would you call it, like a play like shave set, like it's just plastic and foam or whatever, but whatever. It's like some random memories from that trip, because again I was like three 3 years old. Yeah, sorry about this loud ass chair. I'll try to be mindful of that. But anyway, when we were there, I remember being in the basement with the cousins and my brother and sister. So it would have been my older brother and sister and Dan, Matt, Eric, 3 cousins. Yeah, anyway, good amount older than me. They're all a good amount older than me, my brother and sister included. So I was definitely like the baby in the room. And I remember them playing Smash 64. Or, I remember that being on the TV. And all that really stuck with me was the character select screen. Um, I don't know if I have like the best memory of like every little detail. Anyway, whatever. Um, you know how it is when it's like your very earliest memories. Yeah, that's really cute. I remember playing with those. Um, anyway, a couple of years after that, I guess at this point I'd already gotten like a Game Boy Advance, like I had mentioned yesterday, or you can infer that. I was playing like Super Mario Advance, and ooh, um, Super Mario World and whatever else. Anyway, when I was like 4, maybe 5, I feel like I couldn't have been older than 6. I think I was like 5 or 6. Anyway, we went to my brother and my mom and I went to, I almost called it Toy Story one day, and the what do you call it, Toys R Us one day, and for whatever reason, it's just like, hey, y'all should like, I don't remember if it was like a special occasion or if it'd been a long time or whatever, but like we both ended up leaving with a game, and he picked Mario's or Mario Kart 64, and I picked Smash, and we both played quite a lot of those. We both played both of those games quite a lot. We all did, of course. We had Mario Party and stuff too. But anyway, that was kind of a special little memory of like doing that with them. So yeah, it's one of my first games. Also, definitely played it probably before I played. Actually, I've been around the same time, but I feel like I have a longer history with it than what I played last night. That's really sweet. That's cute. No, yeah, this isn't like, that's not like oldest memory, but definitely an old one. I just realized I can fade these out if I want. I'm gonna go ahead and open this and take a look at this because I'm just yapping. I don't think I need anything. One of my first, or whatever, not, I guess first is sort of categorical here, but I remember playing with a tricycle around that age. I'm gonna go ahead and um I think this should just appear when I hit unpause because it's already running. It was appearing on the like this game capture window here earlier. But anyway, let me just go ahead and try it. Yeah, it's not appearing. Let me see. Game capture. Oh, okay, I just need to set it. Whew. Hmm. I might want your help, sweetie, if I mean it's not incredibly urgent and I can probably figure this out, but I'm just not sure why it's not appearing on OBS here. You wanna hit properties? Capture. Yeah, I've got it set to capture it already. Do I need to just reopen it, you think? Or, okay. So sorry for, this might take me a couple times doing this to get it figured out. I'm gonna mute for 2 seconds. Hopefully you just need to reopen it, or close it and reopen it. It's looking like that's probably gonna fix this, hopefully. And now it's probably safer to just leave it. Oh, well, it does automatically pause when, yeah, don't, oh, well, that's already set. Okay. Sorry, this will just be 2 more seconds. You don't need to stick around if you're busy, obviously, but just be a minute. I think the issue is that it unpauses, or it pauses, excuse me, when whenever we click off of it. So we're changing that and see if that fixes this. It was on the capture before I went live, so theoretically it should work again. Sorry though if it ends up being a no-go. I don't know. Should work fine. You have no. Okay, apparently just needed to sit for a second. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Sorry about that. Had it working just fine. I'll set this window to be where I want it real quick. I want it to be pretty big. Just trying to make it kind of even on the top and bottom, left and right. It's weird because I really have no clue why or what happened, or like maybe my eyes are just fucked up, or maybe it really is just asymmetrical and I'm not seeing like the finer detail. But yeah, it's a really cute that just looks funny there. I'm gonna try and get this chair where it's going and quit moving it. Yeah, anyway, the point of symmetry, it's like it's actually not right between these two ladders in the middle. It's like the left and right of the screen are like equidistant from those ladders here, roughly. I think that's about right. I think that's totally fine. If you don't mind, I'm gonna just take like 1 second and grab something and take a sip of this. Um, I didn't mute. I think the microwave picked up. Oh my gosh. Anyway, now, yeah, I did always find it funny that there's a special interest, special focus on Kirby in these games, or at least kind of this game and Ultimate. And then I learned um, that Kirby is a Sakurai original character. Anyway, everyone knows that. Okay, so noise canceling is good enough that it doesn't even matter, apparently. Which is kind of crazy. I was thinking about being one of those streamers where it's like, you can hear everything they're doing and the room around them and whatever, but I don't know. I don't think that's really the vibe I'm going for. Yeah, I was so flattered hearing about that. Um, or I got a message from the Discord, or how do I put this? Eli brought it to me. I just thought that was really sweet because um sorry, I'm getting distracted by the music in this okay, that's fine. um I kind of like it when it I kind of like when it captures the mouse actually, so I'm gonna I'm gonna change that back. I guess it's not important right now. I just like being able to like indicate things on the screen with my little hand. Um, oh gosh. Yeah, I hope she's doing well. I guess you probably mean like um with work and stuff, which makes sense. Yeah, for real. What intended console? Like there currently is none. I mean, I guess your Wii. Apparently, a lot of these games and like a bunch of the GBA library. Yeah. Um, I love when this is like random. I'm talking about another like stream or whatever, but um, this girl I really like watching. Uh, who her username is AOL, like AOL, but with an H and three L's and funny capitalization. Um, she's like, time to get out my uncle's special GameCube. Cause like, of course, also I was thinking about how I've seen a couple people play Chibi Robo lately. That's a game that no one has a copy of, obviously. So it sort of makes sense that anyone who's playing GameCube on a stream is like, yeah, I'll stream Chibi Robo, because it's not like I'm ever gonna have a better opportunity, really. I was trying to see if that was screen tearing. I think that's just the edge of the screen. Um, you're really funny, Briar. um, yeah, start playing this. This game is really, really fun, obviously, and it's got a great vibe and soundtrack and sound effects and look and feel. Um, I think this character that appears next to, I'm pointing at them, you can't see it. um, contest. I'm trying to think of what you could be talking about. I think this character that appears next to Kirby is it. Yeah, I figured that might be what you meant. I just thought that was a funny joke. I thought of like, I don't know how long it's been now. It's been over a year since I thought of that and put that on there. But I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I like the idea of it's like a high school superlative. It's like you'd never get something like that. um, you'd never get something like that actually, but but from friends or whatever. But anyway, let me go ahead and make sure yeah, I would normally have game capture or gamepad capture, as it were. That's muted. Cool. I seem to remember it needing to be pretty low here, and it just needs to hit play on it and then reset and then pause again. Oh, that was pretty loud, but it looks like the monitor took that well. Yeah, totally realistic situation. Um, okay. Looks like I'm ready. Let me just I'm gonna zoom in on my OBS a bit so I can actually well yeah, I'm actually gonna there we go. That works. Okay, now I've got a big screen to play this on. I'm gonna let the game do the talking. Wait, yeah, I'll pause it. Oh shit. Great, of course. Just quickly adjust this again, because I've been fussing with it for long enough. Alright. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm seeing the problem briefly, and I'm gonna just go ahead and manually pause it. Briefly, I need to just get this a little bigger on my screen so I can play this a little more comfortably. This is really like not completely necessary, but just for fun. Um, I want to get to enjoy this. Um, so make sure I can actually. Oh, okay, that's weird. I'm just kind of fussing with these windows and stuff, trying to get everything the right size. Set the screen first, then OBS. Yeah, of course. I'm just trying to make that happen. Um, well, whatever. I think I can be more than happy with it. More than happy enough um, with it just here. As long as I can know that, like, um, hold on. Actually, does this make it full screen for you all? This is full screen, right? Um, let's see, which key is it? Wow, I can't escape full screen. It might not matter, but ideally, actually, yeah, let me just go ahead and handle that. Aw, I didn't realize I messed it up again. Cancel that. Yeah, forgive me, I just, need a little practice with this, I guess. Um, yeah, I might. I'm stuck on full screen. You wanna come in here? Maybe try opening. I think if you try opening something again with it with full screen off, maybe it should hopefully resize the window. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. Didn't realize I was muted. So this is taking a minute. Just getting a little help from Bun. Is that okay? Or is it letterbox? No, it's not letterbox. It's actually meant to have a black square around it. That's fine. If you want to just set it in the frame. Looks like it's set just fine. Cool, thank you. Just taking a second to unhide the cursor real quick. It's under it's not appearing, but I don't actually care. I'm going to go with that. Oh, hello there. Um, okay. Yeah, so I just thought that was a fun scene here. Who could they be? Um, no, you're great, baby. Except the game's a tiny bit loud. Kind of like this one. I feel like I want this one to be nice and loud, relatively. I'm just moving this window a little bit so it's like pleasant on my eyes. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, thank you. Eli, or yeah, Eli, I'll, I can just call you by your name right now because I've already done so. It's whatever. But um, Eli's a lot better with this kind of stuff than me, so it's a huge help. It's why everything is what it is right now. I don't know if you can tell, I'm just slightly adjusting the placement of the window. Okay, I'm ready to do this. Oh, and I really, it keeps fucking pausing. That's fine. But I was just gonna say I really like this thing it plays here and the music plays, whatever. It's just kinda odd that it keeps pausing. It's a little awkward. But yeah, on that note, on that note, uh why don't I like just okay. I really like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open it. This whole game has a really weird vibe. I always thought this menu music was so odd and like weird, and I mean listen to it, it's kinda creepy. It's kinda quiet on actually, I mean I suppose you could tell me if it is, but is it quiet on the stream? This music I have been playing. Just for reference. Whatever, I think it's probably fine. Isn't that weird though? The weird like low hum. Yeah, I got I don't know if you could say I got into them, but I read a couple of creepypastas. Such an odd name for something. 64 little You're saying the game audio can go up a bit. I'll judge it off of that low bass like hum, because it's so unusual. You hear it? Just a tiny bit? Okay. How's there? It's probably fine. I'm so excited to actually play the game and not just fuss with it, as it, it's a bad habit I have. It's great. It's been from like a streaming perspective or a let's play or whatever. These they're so silly. I just like this music and the animations that play. This screen's cooler though, and it's all of them. And I guess they just pick some notable games, which is a little unusual. Yeah, I guess that, but no, whatever. Yeah, this is a really neat screen. I'm interested to play Samus in this game because I remember feeling weird. And she's like kind of usually my, well, I don't know, at least in the newer games, I just really like playing as her. She's really fucking overpowered and like annoying to fight. She's kind of like Min Min before Min Min. Um, it's just way too easy to like avoid shit with her, with the like the morph ball, and she's really floaty and like heavy and strong. She's kind of got it all, and the fucking uh big ball. I'll just take 2 seconds to these others. Oh, that's kind of that's weird then. Like, I'm not sure if they're showing that on these others, but this one just said, yeah, like, I don't know why. No, okay, it is showing like their moves sometimes. It's just weird because I was like, sure, it's not just Kirby. Um, Kirby's Pinball Land. It's a really good game that you should play if you feel like it. It's for Game Boy. A lot of Game Boy games are really good. 8 inches. I don't know if they kept that as part of his description. Yeah, I was about to. I was like, and did I just say he? I was like, are they gonna be like they? No, it's he. Um, really like this model of Fox. It's like very nostalgic and like totally unique to this game. It's like actually, it actually pretty much looks a lot like, if not just like, the his model on the cover of Star Fox 64. It's weird to think about how new Pikachu was at the time, but this was, whatever. How do I get out of here? Oh. Oh. I love that music. That's really cute. Give me 2 seconds. Well, I guess the fact that doing that, yeah, that made it not worth doing because I was about to put like some like Sprat Dumpy like emotes in chat or like whatever, like something that go along with the music, just to be funny. But oh, that obviously surprised me. I think it may have surprised you. Did you hear that? It's like the sound of like fire or something. Yeah, that's weird. I don't remember this screen at all, and I definitely don't remember doing this. Ranking used. What? Oh, well, yeah, I briefly opened this to see how well it worked. Um, just to see if all the parts were there, because this is sort of, I don't know if this is like something, um, I should not click out of the game. Something that, about, but okay. As, there's this channel on YouTube that called Modern Vintage Gamer, that I hear I learned this stuff from. Anyway, apparently a lot of the stuff in N64 is dependent upon microcode, and so a lot of it can be missing or just not work or function or whatever. And the fact that it's 64-bit processors, obviously, like it's sort of been beaten to the ground at this point, but it's sort of like overkill for that era. But that is where we ended up, and yeah, like I don't know if like that's something that will ever change again, maybe. I don't actually know the details of that. I don't know anything about computers. Probably sound really silly right now. Um, that sound is so funny. I like the, oh, that's the B button. I like the idea of it, giving you your, wow, that's crazy that I never came and looked at this. I we should really, like, I should definitely call my brother and be like, should like check, like, I don't know if you've still got the N64 set up, but you should check this screen if you've still got all that. Maybe presumably those numbers would be just far too high on like attack and damage total. That's a cool feature for such an old game. How do I, right, I keep, need to remember what my buttons are. This A and B. Excuse me. That's so funny. Excuse me. Wow. I think the first thing I'll look at is the one-player game. And I was a baby when I was a baby, so I was like scared of games and of everything really. I was scared of like I like whatever. I mean, this is kind of like um I was really intimidated by the by I think it was something to do with they are kind of uncanny, and especially on like old hardware and whatever where it's like meant to be seen. But I remember just thinking some of the N64 games were so scary, like even Mario, like the Boo House and whatever, and the obviously the piano is like a shared memory among all, not surely, but among a certain group of people. That scared the fucking shit out of me. That was like, what? It's like not something that would be in a modern at that time. Like K to A, like kids to adults. It was the because ESRB ratings were like I guess brand new at the time. Yeah, have a good night. Thank you for watching. Um, yeah, I'll be doing this more and more. Um, you're great. I think of what I was getting at. I was freaked out by games and I couldn't play them, and when I started, I was excited by that. Um, oh yeah, that was the point I was getting at earlier. I was like, I couldn't play that or Paper Mario or anything really without being like, oh, I don't know what comes next. Like, what if it's scary? I'm still kind of like that, but it's fine. But maybe to replicate that experience, I'm gonna try the one player game on very easy because it affects the launch physics and I don't know if it affects damage or whatever. It just seems to affect everything. But basically, it turns everyone into sitting ducks and you just knock everything away from you and throw everything away from you. So, in a way, that could be boring. In fact, I feel like I usually just start by getting yeah, well, I think that's kind of overkill. I'll go into that later. I think it might be fun though to go about it my own way this time and try unlocking Luigi first, which is a bit unusual. But I think you just do it by beating each target practice of but then again, it could be that it's like every character but him you have to do it with. I don't remember. It's probably just the original 8. Or maybe it's like the original 8 on both of these. I bet that seems more likely, just like intuitively. I've got no I've got no pressure um to be quick about this, so I'm gonna take 2 seconds and I'm just gonna grab a piece of gum. I guess I'm on mic, so maybe that's not ideal. I don't think it'll pick up. I think I'll do that. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize the game audio wasn't playing. It's tech issues. Well, be like a feature of these first few, rather than you get what I'm saying. I'm just being silly. I know the game isn't displaying, by the way. I just wanted to make this noise. What a weird vibe. I already said that, but truly, that's why it's such a favorite of mine. Really feels like uh what would you say? I don't know, just like the vibe of it. Being just keep going on about this. Okay. Sorry, I'm just taking a second here and thinking. Um, as a kid, I would always play as Mario. Not always, but I was pretty much obsessed with him. And my brother would always play as Link, and he would always win. Anyway, I should probably. Excuse me. Look at this, CR. Look at these real quick. Oh, wait. That's, I remember being like kind of a annoying thing about this, where it's kind of nice in a way, actually, but just for convenience sake, it just goes, like, it doesn't actually go straight into the game. It did that because I had double clicked it, but there was a mistake. I was trying to check like the color palette of each character. That involves using the C buttons, which are mapped differently currently because they have to be. Anyway, we've got pink. Miyamoto's choice. Yellow Kirby. I'll just really quickly check these out. Okay, it looks like the C stick gives me the gives me, which C buttons would those be? I've got whatever. This is like a silly thing. It's totally unique to this game. I don't know if it's totally unique, but everyone complaining about mapping online the N64 generally is talking about like GoldenEye or whatever, like really popular games. This is a really popular game too, but a lot of people like to jump with the control stick, but I don't. I prefer using the buttons. Anyway, that's how I check my colors. Those are cool. Just I guess this is taking. I'll do that as I look at them. So I'll do Kirby first, and actually this is training mode. It has really cool music, and it gives each stage a unique background. Not like a unique background, but a training mode background. Let's go ahead and... There we are. You saw them, but I wanted to check out the certain colors. Oh, it feels so good. Okay. Wait. Is that in the original? Well, that's a little interesting. The R button is also attack for some reason. I don't know why though. I don't remember it ever being that before, and I don't think I mapped it that way. No big deal though. Oh. Cool. Done this up. That was weird. Have to be mindful of it making me jump when I press up. I always think I like that one the most currently. I just I could check my button mapping. I don't think I need to. Hmm. I don't know why I'm being quiet now. I think it's a combination of things. There's the, I genuinely don't think... Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a problem. No, it's not. I'm just crazy. This is an old game, and I'm old. Yeah, I still remember how to... Well, whatever. Anyone could do this. Yeah. I wish that were, like, not a thing that it was doing. That's a little bothersome. I'm gonna do the more interesting thing first then, and take a look at this. And probably raise it to normal. I can just, like, unlock Ness right now. And do that. But what I want to do is this, so I guess that's what I should be doing. Sorry, I'm so indecisive. No. Very fast, very stiff movement on that, just because I made the mistake of forgetting about that jump. But again, I usually just use the buttons for that, which I guess I am doing, but you can't see it because of the gamepad viewer, which I mentioned before and didn't finish saying that that's not something that I know how to do currently. I'm gonna go ahead and try and be quicker about the rest of these. Got pink, green. I like that one. That one's weird. It matches this stage. Huh? Oh, that just leaves you. That doesn't let you jump again. Whoa. Yeah, it was intense. I do really like this, kind of like, it's like a really weird in-between, like, I can't even, maybe that's what's weird about it, is that it's like, it's just really dark purple, but it looks kind of brown or black, so it just looks kind of, just, anyway. I feel like I'm not being very interesting right now. That music is cute. I think my favorite of these was the yellow. So I like the green on the shoes. That's interesting. They kind of just... I don't know if that's like a thing in other games. Like, Did that change the instrumentals at all? Just made it a lot quieter. What the fuck was I getting at? That's the A button. Not the B button. Oh! Oh, right, I could just... Man, that screen shake is no joke. Okay. I always remember that being so... That's fun. Yeah, anyway, I wish you could get... I wish I could get, button. Maybe I should do that, target first. Pick a different color. Those shoes are the same color between those two. I'll go ahead and get that, target first. Wait a minute. No. Man. Now I'm thinking about it, it's like, I really ended up playing this quite a lot, but... No, that literally has to be the last one. That is actually kind of fucked up. Sure, it's like... Ooh. Right. Got our shell. Don't have a spot. I don't have like a... It's just a shell. Why am I saying that? Right, and the grab is R. I'm getting confused because R is attack while you're in the air, and it normally isn't. Anyway, I've said that more than once at this point. Here you go. I'm gonna do blue ice cream. Sounds so different in this game. Sounds much smaller. Wow. Ooh. That's fun. That's as fun as ever. Whoa. That is like frame one. That's a really good move. I seem to recall... I don't know. Intuitively, I always thought they were one of the better characters in this game. But I'm struggling to remember whether or not I've heard that they were like one of the worst or one of the best. I feel like they were up there with the best with Pikachu, if I remember correctly. Anyway, I like this attack where they just fall over. It's cute. It's Fireball in the later games. I'm sorry if I sound bored, I swear I'm not. Really like those colors. And yeah, again, the emulation, Excuse me. No, I mean whatever, who cares? But the game looks great on here. Oh no. The point I was trying to make earlier and that I keep struggling to make is that try that one. That's cute. It's another yeah, whatever. I mean I'll figure it out, I guess. Oh. But like it's another situation. It's like, yeah, the last one is over a pit. What I was trying to make earlier was that it'd be really nice to be able to see my inputs with this game, because this is that kind of game where your inputs are really nuanced and really matter, obviously. But hopefully I'm probably familiar enough with it to kind of understand the idea of what I'm pushing. Yeah, that's silly. I need to practice this. That's actually crazy how long it takes him to do that. Well, and I think it just kind of comes out pretty high, so I'd have to... That seems like a much... I don't know why I'm overthinking it. I need to just hit it with fucking... Okay. Yep. I was trying to make it hit, I was trying to make it shoot sideways, but I hit the ceiling and... You know, I think I just bounced straight down off it. But I, you know, got lucky enough, I guess. Really like that portrait of him. The collar looks weirdly, like, angular. I'm sort of noticing. It's weird. Now that I think about it, they kind of all have different art styles. It's kind of a vibe, though. Okay. Yeah, and they don't really let you change Pikachu very much, but for the hat, and they're kind of tinted differently. Whew. Pika! Ooh. That was very ooh! Okay, it was so immediate. And it's not even both, what would you call them? Were they called, like, I think they're just called, like, practice 1 and 2. Pika! Yeah, well, that's cool because I've only just started playing relatively, and Luigi is, I think, definitely my favorite character in this game as an adult, at least design-wise. Like, I like his moves and the fact that he's Mario but different, and that I like his colors is what I was trying to say. His pants are like weirdly purple to match his like player 2 skin in Super Mario World. Wow. No respect. I'm noticing that on the game capture on stream, it's like showing the top of the stage, like a few pixels of that, but it's not on my like on the actual game. Wonder if that's to do with the size of the window. Maybe I should change it. Do you think I should fuss with it, or do you want me to try adjusting the window size? The problem is that I can't see the stream when I'm doing that. Has it come up yet before now? Oh, it just okay, it just went back to normal. Like after I pressed that. Whatever, it really doesn't matter. Anyway, I also like his portrait on the character select screen. That's what stood out to me when I first saw the game. It's because I like the green. It may have been the first time I saw Luigi, actually. Now that I think about it. Um, and of course below him was Ness, which I had no idea who that was. And again, I was a 3-year-old looking at this. So, just sort of like very old memory. Actually, I'm noticing you can actually just see uh through them. Like, they're not actually opaque. It's like a translucent kind of effect. So you can actually see the characters if you're actually looking closely. I just want to check this out real quick because I remember it's being unique. Is maybe it's this break the target stage that I'm thinking of, but no, yeah, he does feel weird. He's like, there are like, it's more than one thing that's different about him. Obviously, it's not just the jump or the special moves, but is his punch bigger? I'll have to. I feel like his punch is pretty big. Whatever. I feel like I'm like every little thing. Like, oh, is that different? But anyway, he kind of does run a bit different from Mario, like in Melee, in a way that I didn't expect. I kind of just thought he was gonna be the same, but he does have that. Look at that. That long, like, whoa, that's really cute. I definitely don't remember Mario having that. I don't think he does. How do you get this without dying? Maybe that's the last one you need. Anyway, his other special stage has pipes in it. No, that's the last one you need. That's difficult because pressing up makes you jump, and I need to press up B. That's a fun sound. Forgot about that. It's just, well, maybe it activated because I hit something with it, but you get my point. It usually only plays the sound when you, I'm taking forever to do this. Normally only plays the sound when you hit someone with it. With the special, powerful up-close hit. I really kind of want to see one of these before I do the long, like, this will, like, take, One player mode will take like about 20 minutes, so I want to do this first. Yeah, this feels great. Does not feel any different than I remember it. Wow, that sends you really high. Just checking up my volume real quick. That one will get me stuck there, so I have to take this one. Oh, man. Okay. That's right, the angle of it would be weird. Okay. Enough of that. Weirdly enough, and it's really not like the hardest thing in the world, obviously. That's a bot. If you wanna ban that. It already flagged it. That's so funny. You're great. That's totally normal. I see those pretty often. Not often, but you get my point. One of the harder, or the hardest challenge the game presents is what I just did, and doing the, what'd you call it? Most games call it classic mode. Or that's what the new game calls it. Yeah, it's fine. It's literally just some like automated I don't even know what I'm getting at. Yeah. It feels so powerful. Yeah, we'll just wait until I don't hopefully it should have no cause for it, but God forbid you have to ban someone, you'll feel that much more powerful. Just take 2 seconds. I've been talking a lot about Luigi because he's cool, but going to be Link because I just like his moveset and he's really fast and he's got a sword and he's the only sword character. I don't think the shield does anything. And he's got the grapple hook. Doesn't grab the ledge. I don't think, anyway. I could check that. I see it can set your time for some reason, which is a little odd. But I think it has to be set to like, yeah, it's just a toggle. So presumably to unlock Ness, it's gotta be like normal 3 lives, 5 minutes, whatever. Anyway, Link or Samus, I think I'll pick Link. I'm gonna unlock Jigglypuff first also because I care more about playing as her. I was gonna lower that and raise this to sort of go kind of in between, replicate the way I played as a kid. 'Cause, again, I played on very easy and it would just, at least it's not all automatic because there's like some challenge to it, of course, like as it goes on, but definitely the first few stages are just kind of like learning how to play. So on that note, maybe... yeah, it's weird. Captain Falcon, unlocking him has to do with beating this, like, quickly, quote-unquote, but it's not very quick. That's really funny. So I was just looking at, your message. So anyway, if I do this, like, there's a good chance I'll unintentionally unlock him first, unless I, like, wait around and let it, hold on, let me... Whew. I started to sneeze really, I almost said really bad, but I did sneeze, so... Alright, get on with it. I'm gonna just leave it on easy and play as... like... Okay, it does let you actually take a second to... It's just... You rely so much on muscle memory in these games, you kind of have the instinct to anticipate certain things. I assumed it was gonna just be like, alright, you're ready to start. But just say press start. But it's just kind of weird that the other modes don't do that. That color is really pretty, but I think that's a little prettier. It makes the pixel art pink. Yeah, I remember liking the pixel art of the... And that's weird, because, like, what is that? Like, the, his, like... his lives, what, like... I feel like it's either the barrel, or it's his head, whatever. Or it says, like, oh, but kind of get my point. Those ones are funny, because they're, like... That would make a really good, emote, actually. That reminds me a lot of, like... Oh, sorry, I keep sniffling. That reminds me a lot of the... I mean, to keep, like, casually name-dropping streamers. Like, any and everyone just knows about them, but, she's pretty notable, but, just another person that I really enjoy watching, named Holly, whatever. This looks like one of her emotes. It looks like her bro's emote. I should have just... Yeah, that's fine. Oh, right. Give me 2 seconds. Oy vey. Ooh. Made that luck. Can throw this directionally, I think. My shield is... That's the taunt button, but the shield is... Okay. You have a lot of endless. You have like actually a really long what do you call it? It takes a long time to do anything after you get up. Yeah, and you interesting. So it's like the game is like a lot more floaty, and like this is like a pretty common observation about this game ultimately. But it just has different feel and physics than the others, obviously. Um I keep fucking okay. Literally anything is oh. Oh. Um well, that's no different than I remember. It's kind of really weird that the first one put up kind of a fight. But I definitely remember this one being they just have no weight to them at all. But I normally played it on very easy, and that was actually true. In this case, they had a little weight. Whatever, it's kind of weird that it varies so much on this, like, classic mode. Or, it's literally not what it's called. That is a long grab! Um, excuse me. Well, I didn't expect that. That's a very, very long grab. Anyway. I feel like that, well, it just has a really big blast radius, I guess. That's what's actually happening. I always liked the look of the item capsule. That was always my strategy with items. But that's a pretty good item to actually use. Just quickly do this. I don't know how I blew myself up so badly there when I did that earlier. But I guess I was just getting used to the game again. It is like a really weirdly stiff game, as that just demonstrated. It's like Melee has, you know, I mean, Melee is just it's got so much more, it's much more dynamic than this. It's a lot faster. This is pretty fast, but like, it's a lot less of like landing slowly, long ragdolling, like through the air. Like, I feel like that stuff's really quick in later games compared to this one. So it just felt really weird when I played that first fight. I think that's why I was so like speechless. I was like, what? I'm kind of learning these controls still. Don't know what's shield, what's taunt, because not playing on an N64 controller. I remember that move being good. Okay, that was very quick. Good friend. Smash less. That tiny little ring texture on his ear is very detailed on my screen. Wanna see what's in that? Ooh. Right, you can roll. Why am I so slow to learn to pick up on this? I felt like it was a weird choice to like kind of halfway keep this fight in melee, but with two smaller Donkey Kongs. Like two little ones with him. I guess it's kind of funny. I think you can grab him. Yeah, definitely. And in fact, I should just stay away and let them do it, because it doesn't matter if I lose lives. Because it just doesn't. This deals 1 damage, but it locks you in a loop, like a stun lock loop. That's kind of terrible. I don't know if that's actually like true or not. Definitely does to just like a computer that's just standing still. This is a cool stage. It's pleasant elevator music. I remember these things really kind of sending you flying, but and in fact, ooh. I like that sound effect. Just 10 damage each time. Ugh. It's pretty much like that with all these, where it ends with something you have to do without falling to your death. Oh, that's not too bad. Sounds so, happy. I should have, picked up on this sooner, but it's true of the Yoshi fight too, that you just grab them and that's it. Like, you just throw them. It's very fast and effective, and oh boy. They sounded way too, like, amazed about Waller. When you unlock more characters, you get to fight more Kirby's. You get to. Yeah, it's fine. No, I mashed through that. Really like this stage music. Oh, I had a fun arc to it. Right. Oh, okay. Still getting used to the control scheme of this game. It's actually significantly different than the newest Smash. Like, go figure. That's it. Ooh. Yeah, I think it definitely was. To answer your question. This is the coolest part of this game, I think. I mean, maybe not the coolest part, but it's like, it's up there. And it's just like, it's just a stage in the classic mode, and you can't access it any other way. And you can't play as Metal Mario. So it'd be cool to be able to do that. You obviously can pick up the metal block in later games, but that's not as cool as playing as a character. And it's really easy to just throw them off the stage and be done with it. Usually. Oops. Right, I have extra lives though, so it's fine. Whoa, come down really fast. I outwalked that. Okay, whatever. I'm taking actually forever to do this. I'm still getting used to this. I'm still getting used to streaming or to recording myself. This part always gave me anxiety. It's not. Oh, that's nice. It's not actually that bad, but it's just kind of like you're being chased the whole time. And there's a timer, and it's not the longest timer. They're jumping over and over. Are you hearing that? It's kind of like pretty constant. Nintendo doesn't want. Well, never mind. They want it. I was gonna say Nintendo would have you run to the fighting polygon team in lesser detail, but maybe that's not. No, I mean I feel like that's pretty true. Unless, when I think about it, there's a good chance this is running at 30 FPS and I just don't have the eyes to tell the difference. It's just sort of a complaint of heard thrown around about it. Yeah, that's silly. Anyway, it is cool though. I think those are Nessa's and or Mario and Luigi's. This one's fun because it chases them. Oh! They sound shocked. Mm. Keep having this weird instinct to like throw my boomerang up close. I should be doing that up B instead. I think it's just because getting used to this controller. That's what I should really be blaming it on, is not the game, but my button mappings. I'm still sort of learning it as a real scary stinger. I'm afraid. Oh, well, I thought I could outrun that. Really like this music. I often pick it in Ultimate because there's not, well, that's not true, but you know, they don't keep, it feels like maybe it's just that, in fact, I feel like I'm almost certain, but pretty sure you have to unlock a lot of the music in the newer Smash games, which is kind of lame. I mean, it's not the worst. I don't mind that too bad, but it means that like I'm pretty likely not to have everything. And speaking of which, I really like the song that plays here. It's like the title screen, or me and my new music where it's like weird. It's like not. It's like, oh, kind of. Well, I like it a lot. Anyway, that's also a neat screen. I'm done playing with my toys. TOUY. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh boy, but could I? I don't know if I could actually. It's probably like. I don't know if it's hundreds of names or if it's like. I think it is, because I seem to remember it being a pretty long list. Anyway. Yeah, not hundreds, but um, 4 kids. Jump scare. That's interesting. I guess because I don't know what that has to do with Smash. Actually, maybe they own part of Pikachu. It's a really fuzzy image, but I like it. It's a very piercing. I don't know if like I don't know if you heard it, but it's like a very high and loud, like piercing noise. It played just as that uh went on screen. Whatever. Shouldn't be so surprised. Whoa. Mm-mm. Mm. Can't stand in front of that. Yeah, for real. I mean, that would have killed me. That's actually insane how hard they wanted this to be. Wow, literally cheering me on. Literally cheering me on. I would have laughed harder. I would have laughed way harder if they started cheering on Jigglypuff, though. That would have killed me. It's like, yeah, cheer her on and like have her like, and she wins and I have to do all that again. Oh boy. Let me check out this real quick. Oh, cute. They're all bows. Mm. Haven't seen that in a long time. And forgot that you unlock a stage. I forget how you do that. It's probably for the platforms or classic mode or something. Look into that. Anyway, I wanted to just see this for 2 seconds because it has cool music. The training mode and background. It's like different on the stage, which is a little weird. I'm just gonna check out Jigglypuff. Maybe that's my favorite character of the 12. So I definitely prefer the weirder ones. Guess that They're all pretty unique in this game because there aren't a lot of characters. Anyway, that's a cute sound effect. Wow. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I remember that. This, oh, right. And that's a really interesting feature to have in such an old game, too. Being able to play at quarter speed is interesting. Make them do stuff. They don't seem to attack very actively. Could spawn items. Wow. Right. Okay. Oh, oh, did that make the game start chugging? Oh, wait. What a fucking idiot. Like, I literally turned it on to quarter speed and like I I was confused, not because the hammers are spawning at a certain rate, but when they landed, it's like you know, if there's like an effect on the ground when they land, like a little, let me see that actually. Yeah, that effect there is playing at quarter speed, so I was like, maybe think something was going wrong. I want to see what this looks like at quarter speed. Oh god. Great. I remember like they don't look happy when they're doing the hammer. They like I think it's just like they're oh, that actually took forever. I was like, that scream was really long, and then I looked in the sky and I was like, there he is. Flying away very slowly. Okay, enough of that. I'm gonna try a couple more of these. Oh shoot, yeah, I guess I forgot to change I should change the stream title, because I left that over from yesterday. Um, is there a way I can leave this playing while... Well, whatever. Let me just go ahead and change that. But yeah, I started just last night, actually. A moment. Sorry, I need to brighten this. I can't see my keyboard very well. Okay. I'm gonna get used to doing these things, but it's been about a day since... Ooh. Um, let's do this. Hmm. Let me look into that real quick. See if I can unlock that bonus stage. Um, like the Super Mario Brothers one. Come on. Sorry, it's taking a second to because like all the results are about newer Smash games. Um, oh. 64, obviously. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I should have looked into this before I started. Okay, you have to beat classic mode with all 8 of the characters you start with, which I'll do off stream if ever. And oh, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I didn't realize that. You can, I mean, I did know that these were features. Didn't realize the item switch was an unlock, and I did know that the sound test was, but I don't really care too much about that. Just a little unusual for me, actually, but just feel like it's easy enough to hear the music this game has to offer, like by other means. I guess it's not strictly true though, because there's that one at the end of classic mode. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, go ahead and unlock Ness and or Captain Falcon, depending on which, what would you call it? Should probably be Donkey Kong so that I'm heavy enough to, like, not get killed. Because I only get 3 lives. I'll try that. I think I want to be blue. Yeah. What's I getting at? You do something? Oh no, that's interesting. That's really weird. Well, whatever. They're like, make him roleplay for a little bit. He's like, you haven't attacked him. He can't attack you yet. But like, it's like whatever. Yeah, 1 second. Let me allow that. Sorry, it made me click off the game to click off the screen for a second. Ooh, I did not realize that was a dunk in this game. That's really cool. I guess that makes sense, but that's just really cool. Wonder if it can go into the ground. Yeah, definitely. Has a cool crater effect. Or like a impact effect. Ooh. Ooh. Right, you got the carry. Yeah, sorry, the game going silent is like a huge distraction. It's very high contrast. Should probably turn this down a little bit so I can think more clearly. I grew up with Melee, at least past the point of getting it once I was like 8 or so. I think that was the age I was. Yeah. Got it, used it. Game stop. Or probably very little, because like, I don't know, even then, like, it was weird how quickly games, like, I mean, that's, like, like, I guess kind of universally true, but it's weird how quickly new games would depreciate in value, at least used, because it's like, it's still playable, but you could get, like, new games, for GameCube at least, for like $12. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I need to pick up my pace because I'm just being way too slow about this. And I forgot that that's a really good move that I can spam. That's what I should have been doing on the fucking Yoshi stage. Anyway, I just don't want to lose lives because I only get 3 to unlock Nessa's in. It's probably going to be pretty difficult because I'm really rusty at this, and I've not played. I seriously have not played this like for longer than moments in like very long time. I'd say decades, but that's not quite true. Like definitely over a decade. And this isn't like a N64 shaped controller, so it's just a little bit of a learning curve. This is like WarioWare music to me, or I guess I kind of share music style. It just kind of sounded like Wario Land and or WarioWare music. It's got like kind of elevator music vibes. Excuse me. Oh, hopefully I don't lose a life already because I really need to try and save him for as long as possible if I'm gonna not waste some time here. Need to getting distracted, like looking at the stream in the chat. That skeleton effect is cool for each character. We're like about halfway there, almost. I feel like. Yeah, it's like the halfway point on the, or about between this and the Pikachu fight. Okay. Just trying to avoid that mainly. And that bomb. Okay, here we go. I think some of that can, that's like, I can definitely agree with that. I think some of that is just the vibe of it being an older platform also, of course. I think in this case, yeah, that's weird. You can't normally get through those, but they let you here because you have to be able to, or actually, maybe you can fall through that. Yeah. The only game I'm really, like, probably not going to be able to play on here as far as N64 is... Actually, let me test that. Yeah, I can't normally go through this. Okay, hopefully... Ugh, and that would really suck too if, like, the unlock condition is, like, affected by this. Like, if I don't hit this platform and, like, I don't unlock Nest, that would really suck. But I think that I'll at least unlock, Captain Falcon, at least if I get there fast enough. Okay, time to hit grab a lot. And yeah, I'm not hitting grab because it's actually a little faster than I was anticipating. And yeah, I definitely agree with you there. I've seen streams that take both approaches where like reading out loud is like what they do, but what was I gonna say about it? Am I holding the... No, I'm not. Ooh, this item. More Kirby's, because there's Jigglypuff. Got you. That makes sense. I'm not like scolding you or anything. I'm just what was I saying about it? I like keeping my chat on the screen so that it'll be readable for like the VOD later, whatever. Yeah, you're good. Need to be careful here. Just cause like okay, yeah. Well, I was gonna say you can get launched by really hmm. Okay. That's cool. Pressing A, like, allowed me not to, like, okay. That got her. Pressing A allowed me to land smoothly. Without tumbling. He really doesn't go anywhere until he's got like 1,000,000 damage, but it's fine, because there's nothing you can really do if I'm mashing. I mean, I'm choosing not to mash that because I'm like, well, it'd be more interesting to try other moves, but this is what's working. And I mean, yeah. Now a throw will do it. Or this, because this throwing this item, and it's weird. I guess this is true of other Smash games, but the different items definitely do different things when you throw them at people. For sure, like the fan sends you straight up. I feel like this one does that too. But yeah, this just feels it's literally faster and just as, if not more effective than using it. I should use that item though, because it's the start. I always associated it with Paper Mario because it's designed the same as in that game, but it's probably meant to be like Kirby. Oof. Oh boy. Let's do a lot of damage. Hmm. That's fine. It'll get me closer anyway. You can really tumble for like a long time. You just kind of like have to deal with it. They juggle you for a bit. But thankfully it kind of applies to them too. It would just suck if, well, whatever, I'm not gonna even say it, but trying to avoid, oh my gosh. Whoa, okay. Gonna probably want a healing item, hopefully I can get one. Hmm. Okay. Ah! Nice. That does a lot. I thought it would do 50. Guess that's like a only thing in new games. Thinking this might not be correct, but I think in this game both the tomato and the heart just heal you from any from unlimited damage over 100. Oh, what am I thinking? That's what I should have been. Okay, well, it's a little late now, but and in fact, like, still got a few to go, so I, for real, should have just been taking the cheesy approach. I think I will, because, I mean, come on. That's just way too easy. That's what you have to do to unlock Falco in Melee, as everyone knows. So it's kind of weird seeing that here. It's so dramatic. Literally just pulls out a gun. I'm like, alright, I got a shield, I guess. Mm. Donkey Kong was a good choice for not losing lives. It's probably a good choice all around, I guess. That shield took... It takes no damage. You just shield. It's like... they really like punish shielding in later games. And understandably, because it's like kind of a... It's just real easy to just shield everything and nothing hits you until it breaks. But it's really strong in this game. I would presume that different characters have different shield strengths, like in other games. Like, I would assume the Yoshi egg is probably stronger. It might just be that one. Anyway, almost done here. I'm gonna have Ness in a second. If I just don't fuck up that fight. But if I can shield and grab and whatever. I forgot, it gives you points for taunting. It gives you it gives you points for taunting and points for taunting when you win, which is weird. Or not weird, but it's like I don't really know what, if anything, the points matter for. It could be Captain Falcon coming up actually, depending on which unlock it prioritizes. I would assume it prioritizes the harder one, as in normal 3 lives, because it's a Sakurai game and he's smart. Really like that music. Keep saying that. The door. Yay! Rare. What other controls do you got? It's just pause and fast forward. Bill Trennan. I already pointed out 4 kids earlier. Oh. It's pretty good. I do remember these all being somewhat incongruous. Yeah, for real. I do remember these all being somewhat incongruous with like the game art style. They kind of borrow from the games that the characters are actually from, which is cool. But it's really weird seeing that like, serif font. Like, it just looks. That this is a. It's a really good screen. Yeah, and I'm glad it picked this so I don't have to fuss with that. No, 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 no. You, I don't know if you were here earlier, but it gave me a tough fight against Jigglypuff, surprisingly, because she was like doing combos and stuff, and whatever. That was like just in a weird. I don't know if a weird mood's the word I'm looking for, but it's kind of like, really, am I gonna have to do all this shit again? Makes this easy. Cool. Should have let that music play for a second too. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and quickly try a harder difficulty and unlock Captain Falcon. I don't know why I'm trailing off so much. Getting quieter and quieter. Yeah. I guess they're all like, not quite all tricolor, but yeah, I really like those colors, but I think I might do orange or green and orange. I'm gonna try it on hard. I would do very hard, but feel like it could be actually pretty bad. Or, you know, pretty difficult. Ooh, right. I want to see how reliable this is. Ooh, like that sound. Oops. You not jump nearly as high as it, like, I'm used to him jumping like really high, real fast. Being like about twice this floaty. And I thought he was floating in this game. It's kind of meant to be. It's just not nearly as such as it would become. I said that the wrong way, because I realized it might kill me if I, you know, get launched off the stage without hitting him. That's reliable. I'm gonna mash these through these because yeah, that's still pretty much the solution for them. They're kind of defending against it now. I guess very hard might be fine. I just kind of don't want yeah. Kind of don't want to have it happen where I end up wasting a bunch of time. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, because Oh yeah, I forgot I could, okay, thank goodness it gave me another jump. Because I was like, if I lose 2 here, like, I guess I'm just gonna play it on normal. To unlock Captain Falcon. Falcon Captain. Wow. Yeah, yeah. I want to try this. Actually, he's probably gonna shoot me before it can happen. Yeah. Mm. And then when I do that, he'll stop shooting, because of course he will. Oh boy. No. Here we go. You don't have, like, nearly the range you do in later games. And maybe Ness is jank, but, like, I don't know. Seem to remember him being decent. Yeah. Here we go. That was like a weird in between, like, not quite celebratory, sort of just confirmation, like, oh yeah, but wasn't excited enough yet to. I didn't let myself get excited because I wasn't sure if it'd land. Hmm. Cute. Hmm. That's a weird, I think, side effect of and I'm not responding. This is like the start of this is a preamble to what I'm saying. I think this is a weird side effect of it, being that you jump by holding up. But I'm not thinking to have nuanced attacks nearly as much as I'm thinking about where I am. Or as far as, like, I'm not doing, like, the usual, like, I was thinking, like, well, that's a good move normally, but, you know, I'm not trying to lock them into, like, something small, because I'll get launched. Ooh, that's actually huge. That's a bit silly. Okay. Well, yeah. They have interesting pathing. I'll just say that. Like, they don't always choose to just come straight for you. Cool. Yeah. I'm waiting to hear that again. Yeah. What's up? So I was intentionally muted for a moment, talking to my boyfriend. That's cute. Yeah, those are all just pictures in this game. Oh. They really come at you like hard and fast. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was worth essentially gambling that. It's like, it could heal me. Most of them damage you. So, actually, there's the one that throws... No, that's the same one. One that throws eggs. Oh boy. Whoa. Freaking... Okay. I was mentioning earlier that it's kind of an odd choice. Like, well, it's funny, I like it, but it's an odd choice to sort of half keep this in Nira games or in Melee. Oh my gosh, there's too much going on. Need that before he gets it. No, he got it. Oh fuck. Well, I think he's pretty much invincible with that. Or that's not strictly true. You can throw stuff. There you go. Come on. Boy. This doesn't pan out. I might have to figure something else out. Or pick a different character, which I've only played as... I've checked everyone out for a minute, but not like this. Okay. Come on. It's actually way too heavy. Yeah. Really make me work for it. That's crazy. And he's got his punch charged up, which definitely would have killed me, but thankfully he just threw it out for no reason. 1 second. Okay. Or the platform. Just like cut it off really quickly. Ooh. Much shallower jump than I anticipated. looked like, well, I don't know if that's true or not. Looked like they made it so that it doesn't dissipate when it touches that ramp. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, and you can't air dodge, so... In fact, you just have to... Yeah, that's cute. So I need to... What's going on with my OBS here? Come on. Just give me 2 seconds. Well, whatever. Yeah, that's interesting. I can't unhighlight this. I'm having trouble seeing the chat right now. Anyway. Carry on with this. It shouldn't matter too much. Actually, I just realized I've got the chat on my stream over here. I'm too distracted right now. I guess that's about as good as having an having an air dodge as them letting you attack in the air that way. Because that is really odd that they... I don't know if that is just a thing in this game and I forgot. That's definitely possible. But that's fine. But cute. Totally forgot what I was saying. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know. Looks like may have been a better choice to just stick with normal, unfortunately, because like I said before, this is kind of like, I don't want this to come across like I'm blaming the wind, but truly, like, on this, keep calling it classic mode, because I'm just used to calling it that, but, it really affects your launch physics and the damage. I don't know if the damage exactly, but essentially the same thing, because whether it's percentage, like the number, or just the how you're launched has the same effect. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to clear what's left. It's this one and Metal Mario, the Polygon team, and the hand. The hand. And I've got, you know, 2 lives, question mark, but we're seeing about that. So I don't know. Might have to call it early. Just maybe take a maybe take a break from this. Or you know, come back to it. Or try it again. Might try it again with a different character, but I've been playing this for a while. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm trying to turn around, but it's sometimes difficult to know when you're good to go. Like when your end lag's up. So I ended up mashing the A button rather than turning, so I was like sort of unsure was whatever. I'm sort of losing what I was saying. Yeah, anyway. Go ahead and try and get further. But no promises, obviously. And yeah, nothing can affect him, so that's a little scary. And yeah, I guess that's all there is to it. Oh, do they clap every time you absorb something? That'd be great if they do. Because that's just funny. Grabs are very effective against him, obviously. Try and grab that. It had a cool falling animation where it looked like it was like kind of tumbling. Yeah, there we go. Might be fine if I just play it really safe. What I'm most worried about is the polygon team though, because I can't just mindlessly mash down B or what are some other not like broken, but kind of good moves in this game like that. I guess there aren't many. It's not like Ultimate where you can have like a million characters with a huge fireball, essentially. That's like very different than I guess, you know, Samus has that, of course, but whatever. And yeah, gonna see if the timer is gonna catch up with me because I'm ragdolling, because that's a feature of this game. Is that you ragdoll for a really long time. Most of the time. Especially against those. Yeah, I need to make this count because, yeah, that's fine. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, well, this is probably where it ends, but we'll see. I'm gonna just try and... Okay. Yeah. Um, those yo-yo moves are really safe, but they're not very strong. They're not huge. Oh my gosh. Forgot about the... Oh, I threw it away. And it, just disappeared instantly. I was not expecting that. Yeah, this is not the pace I need to be going, like, to keep up with that. So I think normal is gonna be what I do. What I have to do to unlock Falcon Captain. Oh, that was really tight. Tight as in, like, close. But yeah, I don't think the... Maybe if I can get a tomato. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll have to get lucky if it's gonna work, but I really am not holding my breath. I guess I kinda am, because I'm in the heat of it. But yeah, that's it. I guess I could see if Yeah, for real. Um, guess I could see if this will. I really like that music, that screen, that effect. All of that is really cute. Um, I'll go ahead and see it. Yeah, and I get 5 lives, so that's fine. Um, it's really more of a race against the timer then, because they're kind of tanky and they can really juggle you. Because it's Smash 64. Excuse me. Like my throat's getting kind of dry. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna actually use items instead of throwing them. I don't know why that's like all I can think to do, but it's just works so well. I mean, typically, but you need to think about um, how long it can last in this fight versus um, just having a quick payoff with throwing the item. No way. Oh, that's a cool animation. When you can see his face. That's cute. Oh boy. Phew. They really, yeah, oh, I know why. It's because that's his sword. That's so funny. So I was just putting it together that, like, it is literally, like, you know, of course there's, that's kind of weird. I think that one's Fox. But I think it's like there's a unique one for Mario, Luigi, Ness have their own. I guess I'm gonna just list them out, but you know, just logically, um, yeah, that's kind of distracting. I'll try to keep thinking through what I'm saying. Um, you get what I'm saying. The Jigglypuff and Kirby have their own. Pikachu has their own. Kirby has their own. Samus, like Captain Falcon, or Samus and Captain Falcon share one. Those others have a unique one. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going through this. Like, it's not actually kind of obvious. No, yeah, I don't. What I said just then was completely incongruous because Jigglypuff and Kirby do each have their own. So maybe they do have their own. That'd be interesting. Okay, just gotta grab that. Really making it hard. The Master Hand fight shouldn't be nearly as hard because it's just one thing coming at you. Vegetarian? Oh, that's because I ate the tomato. Is the one achievement on the screen. I was like, alright. Ooh, nice. That was cool. Oh boy. That dunk, that, the flame that came out of his, like, wrist, like, kind of dunked me. Oh boy. There we go. Phew. Okay, well I see what's different. It's the rate at which he attacks. It's not the attacks or anything. Whoa, and he's following me. Whoa! Okay, it would have been really cool to save that. Hopefully, I think it's... Okay, chill out, bro. I know it's literally just a computer, but it's like maybe throwing these more. It's just completely silent. No, like I definitely expect there to be a sound effect there. Ooh, cool. Yeah, those are doing a lot. Mm. That back air really sends you straight down. That was cool. That it kind of just dodged all those naturally. And it's interesting that being in the air makes like allows you to dodge that. I guess they didn't have an air dodge in this game, so it had to be that way. Yeah, anyway, this is going fine. I just need to fight Captain Falcon. Oh, that did hit though. So no. Mhm. Cute. Oh, 1 second. Mhm. Here we are. Okay. Need to get out of that habit. Need to like really divide my. Oh, okay. Wow. Um, that's cute. Need to divide my troubleshooting. Excuse me. And my gameplay. That will come with time. Anyway, here we go. Oh, oh, but I had, yeah, I guess it was a bit of a gamble because I went from a continue. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, that's interesting. I have no way of seeing chat on my OBS, like, and entering stuff in myself currently, because I was closing it, thinking, like, I need to close and reopen it, but I'm trying to figure out how to reopen it. I can see it on my screen, of course, so it doesn't really matter too much. But, if I can't, well, you get it. Oh, man. That was pretty tough. I am gonna try Samus, though, I think. Or... yeah. It's just, I'm used to this being, like, a certain thing, and, like I said before, they just launch so easy. And it's on the easiest difficulty. It really doesn't have to be, but maybe it's for the sake of time. And oh, well, actually, come to think of it, I don't think the difficulty matters, does it? Let me check that page I was on earlier. Yeah, here we go. So it's just, you have to do it in under 18 minutes, which is fine. I should ideally be the fastest character, which is, I think, Fox. And he's cool. Like, some of these color palettes. Yeah, I think I'm going with that one. I haven't been checking taunts this whole time. That's so silly of me. But my mind's just been elsewhere. Wonder if that can launch me off the side. Probably not. That's so cool. Yeah, truly all that matters now is how fast I'm moving, so yeah, I'm sure it'll be just fine. Seem to remember it being really easy too. In fact, I don't even really know why I'm questioning it. It's just this whole time I've been playing on a higher difficulty, or increasing the difficulty as I went on. That's what I should have been doing. Yeah, that's another, like, kind of broken move. That's interesting. I kind of remember that. It's like the shield button becomes grab, or the grab becomes shield, whichever way it's going. But it's like sometimes I do one or the other. It's probably has to do with how long I'm holding it. Oh, I remember that sound. Okay, go ahead and speed this up. And I don't think you have to beat these to get, like, character unlocks. Maybe you do. But I'll just hope for the best and... Come on. Okay. Oh yeah, it happened this- okay, it happened the same way last time, where I'm really trying to make it shoot laterally, but I hit my head on the ceiling and bounce off it, and then you're forced to, just shoot in a direction, and I missed the target, obviously, because it was moving. So, I don't know if that is gonna prevent me from unlocking him. It might be worth just, like, calling it here and doing that on my own. I guess I might not end up coming back to this for a while, though. If ever. I mean, see. I'm a lot more interested in checking out melee soon. I need to check out those taunts though. I think Luigi's does damage. And this one also. Wow. You kind of have, what would you call it? Just feels kind of sticky. It doesn't feel like, I don't know, a Mario game where you're really light and like jumping is like nothing. It feels like you press the button and then you jump. It's not like super instant. I mean, the game that feels responsive and everything, but I think it's just like a kind of built-in thing. I don't know. This might actually be my favorite stage in this game, like, list of the ones they let you pick. Like, meaning, like, not the Metal Mario stage, or... That's probably actually the coolest one to me, but... Anyway. Sorry, it's sort of hard to talk while doing anything productive with my hands. Okay. I really should have taken note of what time it was when I started, but I'll just... Oh, okay. You know, come to think of it, I already lost the target match, so it doesn't matter. If that affects the timer, then I should definitely just don't even bother with it. So, we'll see, I guess. That would kind of suck if... Oh, whatever. It's really not the end of the world. I got into it before, like, kind of lengthily, but this is, like, maybe my, like, third game I ever played, like, video game I ever played. I guess I didn't need to clarify between video and game. I wonder what that achievement had to do with. Oh boy. Cool. Oh boy. Okay, hopefully this one won't be a time sink, but there, I don't know why I'm thinking about it. I guess there's two approaches. I could have just ditched the bonus stages entirely and seen if that worked, or tried to do them in the time, but that seems less likely to work. I don't know. Maybe that's silly of me. We'll see. Either way, this counts as beating classic mode with or you know, one-player mode with a character, so that will go towards unlocking the Mario Brothers stage, obviously. Or not obviously, but I did establish that. Wow, really mashed through it. It's like, I don't care. Oh, that's so effective. I really need to just consider that as my... Come on. That is like... Actually... There's no point in doing anything else. This might be less effective. It is, because I can't reach them as well. I guess it's about the same. That's just funny how, like, sort of overkill that is. But again, it has to do with your difficulty, so on hard, it's like... They really can take a while to kill, which is difficult because you get juggled so hard compared to later games. Excluding, I don't know about, maybe excluding Smash 4, but that's sort of like a special exception. Sort of forgot how out of control that got. And I only played the 3DS version, but well, it was the same game. Yeah, I like those colors I picked. Or, you know, the palette. Wow. Really let you go flying. Jumps really high. It's sort of like Falco in Ultimate. I didn't notice it until I picked him for once and I was like, oh my god, he jumps crazy high. It's about like this actually. Yeah, it's like really tall jump, like Fox has here. So it's kind of overkill most of the time. Ooh, that's cool. That was a cool hit I landed by doing that. Hmm. It's so tense. Oh, okay, yeah. That bottom one means we did it. Or I did it. We did. Yeah. It just means. Really curious to see what the let me see what other wacky credits there are. Like that look. Oh, I know why they mentioned 4Kids, because localization. Oh, that's the narrator. Where again? That's weird. I need it to be a little faster. I'm not like so much faster. It goes really quick. Speed it up. Guess I'll let it go for a second. Oh yeah, well there it is. I don't know if that was... Yeah, it was like special things. I guess that's about it. Cool. He's vibrating. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. He's really trying to like kind of, what would I call it? He's really trying to suffocate me. Yeah, if I can just let him whiff stuff, that'll be fine. There we go. Cool. A little bit of a issue, I guess, that it's like, it's weird that it's showing the top of the screen here on the stream. On my end, it's fine, but I'll address that later. Oh, well. Actually just fixed itself. I'm gonna see what that intro looks like with all the characters unlocked real quick. Oh no. Oh no. It's the whole game. It's not just one thing. It's this part too. Was that doing that before? I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Well. A little disappointing. Yeah, I'm not trying to like make a huge deal of it. Sort of getting towards the end of this. Of me playing this right now, but would like to see it as it's intended to be. Go ahead and check this out. Okay. It should add, yeah, it's them here, of course. That's cool. Addressing his absence in Mario 64 feels sort of, it's like, you don't have to mention it. It's like, I feel like they should have included it. That sound effect. Oh, it's versus Master's record. So this doesn't really apply to anything I've done, really. I guess I'm gonna check this out for 2 seconds because I've got almost everything unlocked. And wanted to see a couple of the taunts, at least this one. I want to see if it works like it does in the new game. Oh wait, how do I change this? I see. Well, it has to do with the button mapping being fucky for an N64 game, but I'll just check this way actually. Whoa, got two. And in fact, his main, oh my gosh, his main outfit is purple also, but I was gonna say he's got two pink alts, which is cool. Like that one a lot. That's cool. I'm just gonna check this out real quick. And again, I really like the kind of unique outlets. Oh, I'm Luigi. I got it backwards. Oh well, no, I didn't. That's fine. Yeah, that's cute. Thought it might be an ultimate. I feel like it's a what would you call it? Noxy upward. Makes you like tumble straight upward. Anyway. Yeah, it makes you do like that, but about like to that height. Oh boy. Might be done here for now. I don't know if anyone's watching currently. Check my phone for that, I suppose, but it doesn't really matter. No, I guess it matters. I'm not saying, you get what I'm saying. Just sort of messing around. Cool. And again, that's a really weird thing to have in such an old game. Oh my gosh. I should replicate it, but well, whatever. It's like it's so slow. Actually takes forever. Got like a meteor. Is that what it's called? Meteor KO? Or doesn't really make sense intuitively because you'd think of a meteor as something like dunking downward, but a star KO, yeah. I got a star KO when it was set to this quarter speed earlier. And it just took the longest time like to animate it. Speaking of which, that's cool too. Wow. Okay. Half speed. Really like that animation of the. I should have once I realized what was coming, I should have switched it to quarter speed. Okay. I think that's probably where I'm gonna end it for now. Because the only other unlock is kind of a big time sink with it being classic mode with these 8 characters. So yeah. I don't think that's where my energy's at. And in fact, I am seeing this bar here, so that means there's troubleshooting to do. So if you're watching, thank you for joining. Oh gosh. I'm just stretching. Okay, let me fade this out and do something else for 2 seconds. Oh. Well, that doesn't really work because clicking off of it just mutes it anyway, so oh, that's my stream. Okay. Just I guess this isn't worth the time it takes to do. Does it work? No. Um well anyway, trying to put music back on the stream. Oh, there we go. Cute. Yeah, I really have no sense of like where my volume's at here because I can't monitor this slider. I just know it's supposed to be around a certain range. But if I'm correct, it can go below this and you can still hear it. Hopefully. I'll have to listen back to this and be sure of that. Anyway. Here we go. Okay. Cute. Yeah, okay. I don't know how to like do rates or whatever. This is all gonna be like such a learning curve for me because I'm doing all this with a lot of help from my husband. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll be streaming something else again soon. I don't know if I'm talking to anyone currently, but if I am, thanks for watching. And I'm gonna hit stop streaming in just a second here. I guess that's everything. Yeah. Thanks for joining. Have a good night.